Yeah, good morning, Fash family. How we doing? Chilling first thing in the morning, having our coffee. Cheers, salute. However you wake up, do what you do. Just gotta pick a little lens out of his hat. You know what I mean? Gotta be so fresh and clean. Da 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 da. Yep. So good morning, Fash family. What we're gonna do right now is everybody's kind of sleeping. Fash been up since about 3ish. I figured I'd come out here, show y'all what I've been up to. You know, Fash ain't been hitting them shorts like he was. Yo, we went through 3 years, 4 years of straight shorts every single day, bro. Shorts. Yo, we were hitting them up with like 3 to 5, 7 to 10s. Yo, we were hitting them with mad shorts. Yo, we got up to 3,000 videos. We hit our million views, or close to hitting our million views. To be honest, Fash always keeps it high in integrity. Um, so what's this? It's we're entering our senior year. We've been around the scenery. You might have seen we here. That's right, West to East, developing many acronyms as we proceed to give this planet what it needs. And that's HIPHOP, developed by some of the greatest that ever walked this earth. You see, listen, a lot of people want to like clap and act and funny on this acronym, but the dummies, listen, the first one that ever pushed this that made it happen, think back, the first people's acts and the FTP, well, perhaps that, and not to mention the group that capped the NW at them, yo, listen, captains, true salutes, generals, two muses, not confused. This is what Fash calls the prophets of this era, yo. These hip hop muses, we sitting here, we're recording it. These are our times. Yo. So if anybody out there thinking that Fash is falling off just because he ain't been hitting his shorts, I want to show you what we've been into a little bit more. Yeah. So we got our car set up right now. Bring us into the computer. That's a kitchen. Bring us into the computer. See, we get a little each. We got a little Black Adam over there. Black Adam. You know we had to get back at him. That was supporting the important culture. That be us, bro. The people's forevers. The people's forevers. All right, so we're gonna go through a couple of these little beats Fash been working on, just to let y'all know I ain't sleeping over here. Fash ain't sleeping. All right, so this one here, this is like an opening I've been working on. So nothing here is mastered. Nothing here is finished just yet. Everything's on just being worked on. Yo, Fash is starting to really figure out he's a wizard. This is math, bro. This is math. This Fashion is about to bring y'all to the freaking stock markets. As soon as I can figure that stock markets out, I can figure out some of these algorithms. You see, Fashion, what happened? Come out of nowhere and how you doing? Fash family. So as soon as I figure that out, and there is one game tip I like to give, because I'm going to cut on one. I want to give one beginner's advice. Start with a little bit of money. Any money you put in there, be prepared as you were gambling, betting a game, be prepared to lose it. But it's this. Fash does have a little stock tip to throw out there, yo. So stay around. I'm going to give you a stock tip that I believe will pop within this week or two. So stick around through this video. Let's get through this quick little video. I'm gonna show you what Fash has been on to in this live. Leave you a little comment, say hi, say good morning. I figured I'd get in. Yo, Fash is always here to recreate. You heard? Nerds. Fash is a nerd for sure. Let's go get this word. All right. So this is a beginning of a song. Little song we've been working on. What's the sound like? Kind of has a feeling that lift you up, something that lift you. But the boxes, you see, better like that, like this. There we go. Now, you can see the mathematics Fash is just beginning to work on this one. So yes, it does. Yo, I heard one of my most favorite muses the other day say there was like 12 songs on Earth, and I'm very much starting to believe sir. The one that I listen to all these things. Anyway, so this back end right here. Yeah, you think this gonna fit fast? Of course it is. All right. Bring nothing but energy, positive spirits. You hearing me? Yo, not to mention back to the acronyms. It's alien, dog. And this is just some freestyling over there, yo. Long term haul. Yo, we gonna be bullish on this word. Go ahead and pull up a pop, yo. Got one paw, two paw, did have, and then it lost. Yo, that's some real talk. That hurts the heart. That's the reason why we even up this. Anyways, let's get back to these beats because that's where we leave. All the beefs up in the ether. We don't need that either, yo. We got the LOVE, the vibe to get us up. We freestyling over our beats over. That's right. To show the world so they can see that alien about to be a real thing in a acronym. That means that all life is equal. Now, clapping. Get it. That's right. Because we all strangers to something. So let's make that an arrangement. The common denominator. If we could taste it, then perhaps it'd be delicious. Liquid like this kid. I was so sick with it. Let's see what else we got for beats. Fash ain't even supposed to be up this loud right now. Y'all shush out there. Shush. Let's see what else we got. I'll pause this one for a second. So we got these little lift me up beats, adding personal touches. But no, that's not a copied beat. Fash is learning that this is all mathematical. Fash is good at math. Not to mention, he had 4 years now. 4 years, mind you, of CAD as computer architectural drafting. Did that for 4 years. So Fash is gonna figure this out. Was hoping to get an engineer, hoping to come up with somebody. Fash loves the share. Yo, loves the share, love the share, love. So if there's engineers and DJs out there that want to do this with Fash, listen, Fash is about the lyrics, Fash is about the spirit, Fash is about the poetry, Fash is about the writing. So if there is engineers out there that would like to help Fash get down with some of this and get out here and make our first LP and light the world up with some new messages and really stick it with them, because yo, some of the best ways to teach and to keep up here in this brain housing group is through rhythmic application practice. Rap. What's happening? Let's get back to clapping. All right, our next one. We're just out here somewhere we ain't BSing. No one we're entering. I seen the year, yo. Fash need a cap and gown for real, yo. 3-4 years of straight freestyle. So that's what it was. So is we had the material. We definitely had the material from Marine to Not Proud of Convict to freaking growing up in Section 8, buying 2 houses back to Section 8 and paying more for Section 8 rent than he did for his 2 mortgage payments. Wait, kid. And got a 3.9 GPA. Wait, there's a reason why they don't want Fash in the game, and it's because he's for the people. Always semper marine against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Can I test your temper? Yo, all right, let's get this. Let's load our next project. All right, so this was gonna be the middle. I think I don't even know what the song was called, so I think I put like what I put on this one, Chewbacca, or did I put? Anyways, let's go. Chewy. All right. So as we can hear this one. So this is the meat. We're looking for the potatoes. We still need little potatoes in this one. We need little extras. This is just our undertone. What happened? Yo, they ain't gonna get to know us unless they take interest and show up. I mean, now they really gotta go and look up some of these videos. they want to understand the way the kid talks and knows that this is for real stuff, because here Fash will act like this in real life time. How we doing? My gosh, I can't even see how many people's on my live, but yeah, everybody I like to say HIHELLO. Whoa, there's always room for jello, you know, just not the roofie, no ceilings, honey, so stupid. Sorry, go. I had to pay that, yo. Respect, true salute to. I got you on my fantasy skateboard team, dude. That's for real. They can't wait till they come out. I won't even steal the idea. I put it out there in the ether. I shouldn't have did that neither. But I don't know if you be reading the message I've been delivering. These are $1 million, $billion ideas, and I don't even care if you're getting it for free. Yeah. I think you've been in around for a little way now, but listen, as we go, though, that's not a business. Listen, this is they can't disrespect these kids' children somewhat like we just got here. Now that this hip hop culture but band here, and we just adding clapping to this no disaster. We're not taking, replacing nothing. We're celebrating and adding a little taste to this, a little cinnamon touch, a little spirit. It's in its. So we got that little different way to talk, little hybrid talk from many cultures, from many genders of music, from many genders of people, from many genders of spirit, from many genders. Listen, Fash is a soul, a vessel that lives not only by the USMC morals, best he can, but it's very proud. One thing I am proud of, aside from my Christian faith, is this. Because my Christian faith helped me through a lot, so did hip hop. And it's this. Yo, that's the importance of message, of communion, dog. This ain't blasphemy. This is togetherness. It's like science ain't against religion. Science is a blessing. Fascist believes so. If Fash believes in God, Fash believes that science is a blessing, a tool that God gave us to understand some things that are going on around us. Just like that, hip hop is a tool, a blessing for us to get our word out. And if anybody's telling you that you do not have a voice in this, they do not stand for hip hop. As Sir Life Jennings would say, that's not a biggie person. All right, let's get to this. Life Jennings, one of my most favorites. Caught that upstage too, ain't that wild? All right. Bang, let's see what we got here. Oh, so this one Fash just started working on. Look, so I can show y'all the bars a little better. Bang, Fash just started working on this one here. We got a lot of meat and potatoes. Fash just working on his first coffee. Y'all ever work with Fash? I figured I'd get in here early with y'all. So let's see what this one sounds like. We just starting to work on this one, so maybe we could do something to this one. Oh, it was a coffee that wasn't part of the beat. So we got the mini in the other room. We got the auto phase. We got the microphone. We got everything we need. We just been doing these little phone splurges, surges of energy, just to show you what we be. Yeah, perhaps a marketing technique, because at least you know Joey G might not got paid one money, but that's why I say we not dummy. I done learn from the masses and bastard. Listen, that's why that young ain't no disc guy ass. How old it is now? Now I got your attention, understand that now we not so misunderstood. Now we and subliminal messages under these lessons. The underground is still testing the kid. The senior year, I told you about the passes here, and it'll go to graduate school. That's what this is actual for. But back in the high system, that I get back to you. Listen, yo. And when you hear I and all this stuff, and you're thinking, I'm trying to sneak these foul words, and no, if Fash wanted to say a foul word, Fash would say a foul word, but Fash don't have it in his heart too, so why would he word? You heard, nerds. Listen, one thing Fash is not scared. 4 years in Marine Corps, 7 years, unfortunately, upstate will do that to you. It'll also leave you with many, many levels of PTSD. Y'all want to hang out? chill, talk, get into some real stuff. Walk away from these beats for a minute. Go outside and do something Fashion ain't supposed to be doing. Not that I ain't supposed to be doing. Fashion is try to limit his nicotine intake. But yo, talking to y'all right now, I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about talking to y'all about. I might need to drive on this one, so y'all stick with me. Look, y'all gonna be chilling with Black Adam for a second. See, my dude. Always support the peoples. Always support the peoples of people. Yo, what if Fash is treated out his head, out his cortex, out his mind, out his whip, out his lunatics? Yo, grab his sticks. Go ahead, rub them together to see if they sparks like this. Ain't gonna do shit when it's wet, damn fluid like this. Don't wet it up. All your gunpowder. Now what you gonna do, son? That shit don't clap no louder. It go click, tick, tock. Now what? 1 minute, y'all, and off. Attention. Bend the description. Bend the prescription. I bent the prescription. How many more days we missing? How many more days we missing? The decision for split living like a microsecond fractional trade. Sitting back into that. Yeah. All right, so Fashion, give you the hot trade tip real quick for everybody in here. So there's this. Y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all ain't ready for no stock tips. Y'all ready for no stock tips. You ready for stock tips? Stock tips. Mind you, I'm a beginner. However, some advice has been given to me from some people. I do my research, put one and one together to give it to you. Do the math, add it up. Anyways, yep. For real though, there's the company that runs DraftKings. Anybody familiar with an app called DraftKings? Anybody? So, an app called DraftKings is run by this place called Esports. Esports is on the stock market underneath a 4 symbol. Well, I use Weeble, so I don't know how it is on. Like I said, I'm a very much beginner on this. I'm going to express this to you the best I can because I think there's a chance for people to make money here. And if there is, congratulations. Fash is in on it, so I'm not giving you any advice I want to do myself. Is that on my phone? Oh, got little spots on my phone. I thought it was on me. So, like I said, I did my research on this. I'm going to even give you a little micro explanation on this so you can do your own research on this as well, see if it makes sense to you, if it's a good idea for you. Again, do not play with any money you are not prepared to lose, just in case. It's always a gamble. Speaking of which, so the 4 letters to get the 4 letters that symbolize this this stock is GMBL. G as in gamma rays, M as in Mario Brothers, B as in the brothers, L as in Lima, Lime, Lemon, Leo. All right, so we got GMBL, 4 letters, G, G-O-M, Mario, B, Bravo, L, Lima. All right, go ahead and look up this stock when you get a chance. So like I said, Fash is on an app right now called Webull, Webull. I should be freaking sending out invites. Anybody really want to get in on this and want to hook up Fash? Yo, send me a message. I'll send you an invite so I can get my fractional. Yo, when you invite people, they even give you, so since Fash has been on this too, I'm going to let y'all know Fash has only been on this for 2 weeks and has tripled his account. Triple. How much is 60? It started with $60. $60 Fash is hood. I'm telling y'all, hood things. These are hood things. How much is 60 times 3? So how do we make $60 $180? Perhaps we should follow fashion, find out. Because we are going to be pouring everything we can into the culture. Just got to make sure the kitty's still in the apartment. Got to go outside to smoke. So, look up this stock, GMBL, right? When you go into it, you're gonna notice it's very low right now. It's at something like 0.09 cents. 0.09 cents. Now, this same, I'm gonna take the stairs, matter of fact, because the elevator probably cut me off here. So this stock is almost at an all-time low. So that's it's gonna confuse a lot of people. But here's this: what I want y'all to do is, I want y'all to go into that stock, pull up what's called the 5-year chart. I want you to look at 5 year of movement on this chart, right? And what I want you to do is, I want you to look at every single February for the last 5 years of this stock. Look at February, just February. Not just February. Compare February to the rest of the flow on the chart. And you might notice a correlation of peaks in February. Now, again, I started off by telling y'all that this was esports, a company who supports DraftKings, who runs DraftKings. So now, what happens in February every single year? Now, you know, Fash follow that football. Boy, can you think of a more exciting game to bet on this year? Honestly, no kidding. This ain't even extra. This ain't even me trying to cap on the stock. Yo, go out and get the stock. It's at 0.09. It's about to blow. It goes to $1 right there. You just got $99.99. So listen, go out and get the stock if you can afford to do so. So in February, it peaks. And as I was just saying, can you think of a more exciting game to bet on than Philly and KC? I mean, Philly's got a defense. Philly's got a decent defense. But honestly, in my most capped out fashion, Fash known for capping, for massing up, we high and low with the A. We different contemporary. Listen, I'm going to say it. Both of them got elite offenses, and their defenses can't keep up. This is going to be one of the most electrifying, exciting games on both sides of the ball, I believe, in my opinion, than we have seen since like the days of Brady and Manning. It's that serious. It's that serious. It's that serious. Listen, two of the most dopest offenses, mediocre defenses, means a whole lot of betting opportunities. This Super Bowl is prepped just in betting, like billions in betting. Imagine that, billions just in the betting. So again, go look into the stock, GMBL, right? Esports. The supporters of DraftKings. Go look at what this stock is at right now. Last Fash checked. I could probably check on my phone too right now. Trying to kick me off. Trying to kick me off. You see how that worked? That's banana fish. So anyways, yep. Go in, look at that stock. Tell me what y'all think about it. Yo, if anybody invests, yeah, let me know how you do. You know what I mean? We're outside right now. We're just talking. We could freestyle. We could get wild. Fucking, excuse my language. See, now I'm on the F-bomb because we're not on the music right now. I've been trying to leave the curses out. Fash is not an angel. Fash is not this perfect saint. Yo, Fash I tell you one thing, though. Fash ain't the perfect saint, but Fash wants to be. Not perfect. I love God. Fash truly loves God. Fash truly loves God, loves the mission of God. Loves the idea of bringing us together as a people. Loves the idea of possibly having one thing that we could all share in common, which is the energy of love. I love y'all. I truly do. I don't come out here and do this for nothing. I love y'all. You know what I mean? I have done a lot of lessons, taught a lot of things, shared a lot. We came outside actually for a reason.
I'm going to be doing a PTSD video pretty soon. And, you know, I live in close quarters with my family and stuff like that. So I have to get away to talk about some of the stuff, because some of the stuff does affect the family, and I don't want to trigger off anybody else's PTSD in the house. I tell you what, over this last year, FASH went to school, got an associate's degree, psychology, human services, 3.9, all A's, 1B, right? Been successful at everything. A lot of things that I've done in life, I've been successful. I got accolades like freaking the first top shooter out of boot camp, a Marine, a sergeant in 4 years. Sometimes it takes people up to 10 years to make sergeant, 3-stripe, E5. Vice president of a company, a small recycling company, before FASH went upstate. Yo, when FASH does stuff, he tends to excel. And a lot of it be on the fly. Like, yo, don't worry about it. If you're one of those people that do stuff on the fly, you're a procrastinator, stop procrastinating. But listen, sometimes doing stuff on the fly, we need stuff like that. Everybody's brain works different. So I say that because in the 3rd grade, I forgot my homework one day. I didn't forget, I just didn't do my homework, but I know it was an important homework and assignment. And I literally did this on the way to school. I wrote a poem, a limerick, on the way to school, and it made the National Poets Society. Only 2 3rd graders, I believe it was 3rd grade, either 3rd or 5th grade, but it's definitely in there. And I'm definitely one of only 2 boys. There was 2 boys and 2 girls throughout the whole entire nation. That poems got printed that year in that book of the National Poets Society. I'm very proud of that. That didn't even hit me. So this past year has hit me like this is I have now learned and experienced that there are many different levels of PTSD. There's multiple PTSDs. There's multiple fractions of it. There's multiple depths of it. There's multiple triggers of it. As FASH is expressed in almost every single live he's done, in any mental health capacity talk that I've done, FASH believes, Joey Gallant believes, that every human being is as different as their fingerprint, and therefore their treatment plan should be just as different as their fingerprint. We experience so much things in life. Nobody experiences the same things. Yo, FASH is one of those people that I really hate talking sometimes around the general public, just because I would become that me too. I've had so many experiences in life, and that have been bad, good, ups and downs, just like everybody else. That listen, I have had 3 major tragedies that happened before I was 10 years old. So if those don't affect me in different ways of PTSD, and they do, and I've learned that in this past year, in different tragedies, I'm not talking about something that just kept happening or nothing like that. You know, 3 different events. Y'all know that FASH is flatlined twice. That was in his 20s. FASH has lost 2 of his fathers. Both best friends of FASH helped build FASH to be the person he is. Joey Gallant to be the person he is today. I'm Gallant because of my biological father, Joseph Gallant Jr., passed away at 48. 52. Daniel Allen Savage, my stepfather, who raised me from the roots, spent 75% of his time with me camping, learning how to live off the land, hunting, growing, fixing, working, welding, hammer. My biological taught me the torch at 5. But listen, everything else was taught by Dad, Dan Savage. Gallant Savage. These are not made up words. These are roots, genetic roots to FASH. The Gallant Knight, I guess. The Gallant Savage. And yo, I think that's something we're missing out of this generation a little bit. It's a bit of the savagery. There was a time where my father would pull up and correct anybody. And, yo, we didn't have to worry about all the cops and stuff like that, especially when it was family connected. Now, FASH experiencing PTSD over things that were taught to my children that I didn't even know was being taught to my children, because I had a lot of trust and faith in who was raising them. But when you come home, and one of the first expressions from your kids is, "I could call the cops on you," just to end an argument, and you have 10 years over your head, kind of takes the platform right out from under you to be a dad, don't it? FASH has experienced a lot in this life, and is still experiencing a lot in this life. come out here and I'm gonna testify. I'm gonna share this, let y'all know that if you're hurt and you're in pain, you're not alone. Fash comes out here and celebrates. He celebrates. That's his ether. That's his medicine. His diction to addiction, because he don't do method. Or what a method, whatever the fuck y'all call that shit. You don't smoke meth. You don't smoke crack. You don't do none of that. I do smoke green. I smoke these stupid cancer sticks. I'm down to 3 a day. I'm out here stressing right now. Had an event the other day that helped remind me of my PTSDs. Yo, I had a flood happen in my house. You want to know why the videos have been down lately? Yo, I had a water main break above my apartment in this mill and flood out my house. Flood out my apartment. Excuse me. The reason why I say that is because Fash lost his second house due to the same exact thing, a pipe breaking above in the second floor and flooding out a house that once it flooded out. It was an older house that I bought. Once it flooded out, it opened up everything and revealed a whole bunch of black mold and $120,000 worth of work just to bring everything up to code. There used to be a thing called the grandfather law that if you bought something, it could stay the way it is roundabout as long as you kept it safe and bring it, But nowadays, there's not that anymore. There's no such thing called the grandfather law anymore out here in Massachusetts. So anything revealed, anything brought to light needs to be bring up to code. So it left me with $120,000 worth of coding work, in which my insurance plan would only pay for 20% of it, $20,000. Fash lost the house due to that. So during this past couple of days when Fash ain't been dropping these couple videos here and there, Fash has been kind of stressed out a little bit. Fash has been up at 3 o'clock in the morning worried about his children. They ain't children no more, they're grown adults. And we still have problems that we ain't worked out since children. They may never be worked out. It's up to both parties. Fash is very confused. Fash is very confused because there's been a lot that's happened in his life that A, he knows about, B, he don't know about, C, people made up, D, I don't know who's going by what, E, nobody's talking or saying what the problem is. The best way to keep any relationship going, and all family relationships should always be worked on, is communication. That's all. Simple communication. You got peaceful partners, peaceful people to work with. Simple communication is very important. Yo, just like that, I just want to tell y'all I really love y'all. In this live video, we're gonna call this one Up Stressing. Yo, the 2 words for today, because Fash is gonna catch it. Yo, like I just showed y'all, Fash is working on his beats. It's gonna be. I said keep up with these freestyles, but yo, Fash is working on his LP this year. I'm in my senior year, right? I'm in my senior year. I gotta put out my project, yo. I love y'all. I love y'all very much. Up Stressing, because I am gonna share 5% of my contract up until $250,000. Not to exceed $250,000, as I expressed before. I can't imagine having to give $250,000 to anybody in my family to fix their life, so that's what it is. Y'all part of my family, y'all get the same treatment. Yo, I love y'all very much. Have a great day. Stay blessed in this beautiful universe. Yes! Love y'all. Peace. How you end this?